Hello everybody, welcome or welcome back to my channel. This is your favorite queen from Crowned Budgets, and I am here to do October budgeting. We are going to, of course, start with the Easy Cash Budget Weekly Planner. This was a purchase off Amazon, and a fellow budgeter created this book, and I love it. I do have a couple of these budget books because I just like different things in different places. Plus I have side hustles, and since my side hustles are so unpredictable, I budget those in a different way. So if you are interested in budgeting and learning how to create budgets, you are in the right place. So, as I said, we are using the Easy Cash Budget Weekly Planner. Some people use the Budget Mom. This just has the most of what I like. Won't show my pages because I jack them up all the time. But I like it because it is simple, but it has enough. One thing I will say about this, there are a couple things that I do not like, and does not have enough lines for sinking funds because I have a lot of sinking funds. But I like how it has a weekly budget sheet or a monthly budget sheet. So it has a section for your income, bills, cash envelopes, sinking funds, which aren't enough lines for me, savings, and then I love how it has these final totals at the bottom. And then on the next page it has weekly, and then that has the same thing. And then this is my favorite thing, is the tracker. Now with this tracker, I don't understand why we have this big line here. I really don't know, but these aren't really enough lines for me either. I usually run out of room, but I kind of just make it, I just kind of figure it out typically. And then after that is another weekly. So it comes with, I think, 4 or 5 weeks, I think. And then it is an expense tracker and a debt repayment planner. So I will link how to get this down below. This is like this is actually my favorite. I have a few books, but this is my favorite book. So without further ado, we will get started. I like to use that because I just copy the sheets because I mess up so much. Like, guys, the amount of whiteout that I go through. Let me see if I can get through a jacked up page. Like, look at that. That's crazy. So that's why I need something that I can, use, that I can erase and all of that stuff. So, guys, janky calculator is back because I don't know. I need to change my excuse the stuffiness as well, but I need to change my channel to life in janky because everything just ends up so janky in my life sometimes. So janky calculator is back because I can't find my pink calculator. I can't find my big calculator. I don't know. Just things walk away in my house a lot. So they're somewhere around here. So a big calculator is back. And then also, my nail saga. I haven't gotten back on with my nail girl yet. And look at this. This place did better, but still, it's not my original nail girl, and I have a missing nail. So just don't mind life and janky. I think I might change it instead of Crown Budgets to life and janky. Just remember, guys, small steps every day. All right, so for our budget, remember, I never really reveal the amount of my actual income. I also have a lot of side hustles, but this is what I know is not going to change every month. So my projected income is $2,800 for the month. And I like to use different colors just because, I'm cool like that, and just because. So for paycheck 1, now this month is what everybody says, like September for me was like what people call like the magic month. But to me, since I just started my budgeting journey in August, is not quite a magic month for me yet, and it's not quite extra income for me yet, because even though I'm a month ahead on everything, I'm using that type of like for my first month bill. So I'm still kind of using my reality budget as not as if I'm ahead, but as if I am living like I normally lived. You know what I mean? So, excuse me, I do not have the C word, but I'm just, the weather changes here in Ohio quite often. So that's why I'm so sniffly. Plus, working in a hospital, you know, the air is on all the time. But some people use September as a magic month and put away their extra income. But to me, that's not extra income, because if I think about it, I don't get paid until mid-October because I'm getting paid so late in September. So it's not a magic month. It was not a magic month for me. All right, so paycheck number 1. That is going to happen on 10/14. And that is $1,400. And then different colors for paychecks number 2. And you'll see why in just a second. I'm going to use this blue one. Paycheck number 2 is 10/28. This is so ghetto. I'm sorry that I'm sniffling. And that's another $1,400. And remember, I do have a couple of side hustles. So I usually set my goal. I want my side hustle goal to be $1,000 a month, but I know it's not exactly realistic. So I usually set it for around $500 a month, and and I usually do better than that. So, all right. So for bills, I have T-Mobile. And I know some of you are like, girl, why is your bill so high? Well, there are 3 lines plus 4 watches. Well, actually 5 lines plus 4 watches, three watches. Those all get a line. I pay my mom's cell phone bill, which she doesn't even use. So I'm going to be looking at next month cutting down some of this. And then plus it's over the amount. I'm paying over the amount what I need to pay. So I can be way ahead on that bill. Like I want the credit to show 1 or 2 months ahead by January. So $350, and that's due 10/17. Tell me, is your phone bill high too? Cause mine is pretty high. And then my car payment, which is also pretty high because I pay, I budget for it. But like I get a once I get up to like $500, I put that towards my principal. So, I don't have a focus early payoff, but I do put it towards my principal. So $500. That's going to be also due on the 15th. Remember, I don't get paid again until the 14th. I hate when it's late like that in the month. Now, had I gotten paid at the beginning of the month and at the end of the month, then it would have been a magic month for me and extra income. But nope, not for me. I have this credit card that's due, and that is $105. And that is due on 10/15. And then my daughter's cheer. Remember, she's a competitive cheerleader. This is over the amount that's due as well, but I like to, stack more than I need. All right, so those are my first month's bill. I could add those up, but, for the sake of laziness. I am what we call a top heavy month, so a lot of my bills are due between the first and the middle of the month. I did not budget for rent this month because remember, hubby pays all of our expenses, and then I'm going to budget that out of side hustle money. And I can do that because I know, even though my side hustle is unpredictable, I do know I will make at least enough for what I have to pay hubby. And plus, it's not a super priority. I just try to get disciplined at it because, he's like, whatever, do what you do. You know what I mean? But, I still try to give him what I owe him per month. And then parking is going to be $18, as well as credit card number 2. And that's going to be $60. And that's due 10/28. All right, let's get an add up. And then I did my budget already. Like, it's okay, guys, to do your budget more than once, because I do mine all the time. I did my budget probably 3 times for this week, and you know, still. So back to janky calendar. Oh my goodness. Janky calculator with my janky nail, my janky finger. So we're going to add this up. 350 plus 500 plus 105 plus 18 plus 60. And the total should be, total is 1033. See, every time I do this, something ends up added wrong. 350 plus 500 plus 105 plus 150 plus 18 plus 60. 183. Yeah, the first time, who knows what happened. So 183, and that, look at that. Did you guys notice I didn't even do that in the right color? You know, I need to get my life together because this is my totals color. 1028. It's always bloopers with me. I don't know if I've ever made a video without a blooper. All right, so total is going to be 1183. All right, so we're going to take our 2,800 that we had, and we're going to subtract minus 1183, and our remaining is 1617. All right, next we are going to do our cash envelopes. All right, cash envelope amounts. Gas. I was budgeting $160 for gas, and I ended up having extra gas money left over. So for this month, I'm actually going to budget $120 and see how that does. So I cut my gas budget by $40. So let's see what happens. So that's $20 per pay. So we'll see what happens. But I've been having extra money left over, so let's see what that cut does. And you know, of course, no, I put it somewhere else. Personal is $40 per month, and I always end up using that. Home is getting $50 per month. I usually put the home over here, but I just did it this time. Groceries is $100 a month. At this point with inflation, I just wish they would give everyone like food stamps, you know? It sucks when you're hardworking, and not that the people that get food stamps are not hardworking, but it sucks when you're hardworking and you get, you know, for being hardworking, you kind of get the short end of the stick. So dine out, $100. Remember, this is a monthly budget, not a bi-weekly budget. And then shopping is going to get $60. All right. Let's add that up to make sure I'm at it right. And I typically pre-write these out so I'm not like scribbling all over the place, and I'm more organized. All right, so 120 plus 40 plus 50 plus 100 plus 100 plus 60 equals 470. Yay, that ended up right. 470. And then 1617 minus 470 equals 1147. Okay, now next, so this is something new that I'm doing, guys. Typically, I would go to straight to seeking funds. But this time, and I actually got this from a client that I wrote his budget, I am actually going to go straight to savings from cash envelopes. And I feel like if I had done this, I would have got done with my 50 envelope challenge faster. So I'm going to try this to do my savings first and then my seeking funds, because right now saving is more important for me. You know, my seeking funds are very important, but I want to do savings first and see. And I feel like I'll get through my savings challenges much faster if I do it here. All right. So for this savings challenge, I have the 50 envelope. Okay. And then I want it to go a little faster for me. So I'm going to start stuffing like a week at a time, or 4 or 5 envelopes at a time. So this one, we're going to do envelope 26 through 30. And then let's just add that up. So 26 plus 27 plus 28 plus 29. Oops. Janky. How do I even, oh, no. How do I get that M off of there? Guys, this is so janky. I'm so sorry. Okay, 26 plus 27 plus 28 plus 29 plus 30. Okay, that is $140 total. And then we are going to hold off on totaling that, and I'll tell you why in a second. So we still have to total it to see what we have remaining. So 1147 minus 140 equals $1,007. Actually, I'll do it now. Okay. And then in our $1 challenge, or $5, $1 or $5. I haven't really like started a $1 or a $5 challenge. I do have a $1 challenge, but that's where the $7 is going to go. I wasn't going to do that until here because typically my carryover is going to go down here. All right. Next, let's get rid of all of our pens besides our total. Oops. Besides our total. Isn't this little thing cute? I got that from Burlington. I thought it was adorable. All right. So our seeking funds. I usually use these by priority, but I don't know. You can do it however you want. Of course, we're going to get our nails done. And I budget only $50 a month for my nails because I only get my nails done every 3 weeks. And then beauty. This is for my daughter's and I's hair. $160. And then the dog is Onyx. I'm surprised he's not moving around. He's sleeping. That's why he's not moving around. Is $100. And then Remember Worlds and All-Star Worlds. These are competitions in Florida that we're going to in April and May. Those are going to get $80. And then car maintenance, $50. And then what I usually like to do to keep myself on track, to kind of keep from correcting so much, I usually like to add towards the middle, or once I get like 5 or 6. So 50 plus 160 plus 100 plus 80 plus 80 plus 50 equals $520 so far. And I just usually toss it on that line right there. That way I keep track and I'm keeping up with what I'm doing. All right. Next is our emergency fund. And that's going to get $50. Christmas. Going to get $50 this month. Black Friday. $50. Month ahead. Not month ahead. $50. debt, $50, and ties gets $50. All right, let's go ahead and add that. 50 plus 50 plus 50 plus 50 plus 50. Did I do that right? 1, 2, 3, 50, 100, 150, 200, 250, 300 plus 50, 300. All right, so 5, 6, 7, 8, 20. We're still doing good. Remember, we had $1,000. All right, and then hotels for cheer is going to get 50. CCCM, this is a fee that's due for cheer in November and January. I'm almost done with that, which is exciting because typically I stress out about it. 50, and then kiddos. I usually do a separate line for them. I'm not this time. 80. All right, that's 180, and it looks like we're right on the money. So 520 plus 300 plus 180 equals 1,000. Now, when I did this the first time, I had this add up to 1,007. That's where this $7 came from. All right, let's do our check and balance here and go to our final totals. Cash envelopes here are $470. Sinking funds came to $1,000. Savings, and I did not total that, came to $147. And bills came to $1183, I'm sorry. And let's janky add with our janky finger. 470 plus 1,000 plus 147 plus 1180. Uh-oh. $3 off? What? No. 470. Told you guys this calculator is janky. 1,000, 147, 1180. 27.97. That can't be right. This calculator, because I don't even have anything for it to be uneven like that, guys. So janky. 470. Let's do this again. 470, 1,000, 1147. Oh, whoops. 470 plus 1,000 plus 147 plus this is where this is. Look at this. 470 plus 1,000 plus 147 plus 1180. That is not right. Y'all, this is crazy. Let's do it in our heads because something is not right here. Y'all, I'm losing it. I know y'all noticed what I did wrong. Good grief. Okay, let's try this again. 470 plus 1,000 plus 1147 plus 1183. That's where I was wrong. It is still wrong. Oh, Lord. 470 plus 1,000 plus 147 plus 1183. 2,800. And then we are at a zero-based budget for October. All right. To brief recap. First, we did our income, projected income. We do have side hustles, but remember we do those completely separate. I really want to come up with a side hustle pay type thing, since side hustles are really often very unpredictable. And then we did our bills, which came to $11.83. Then we did our cash envelopes. Then, different, we went straight to savings and then went to our sinking funds. And then we come up with a zero-based budget. All right, guys, thank you so much. I appreciate it if you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Peace and love to all. Bye.